do 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 do. Matt. Hmm? Which one?
Football or Marine Corps?
Marine Corps. Hmm? Huh? Oh. There we go. All white. Here we go.
Folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the second-ranked team, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Here we go. All right.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Powers through the tackle. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
No press here. The defense backing away. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks clear, end zone ahead.
I don't know how that happened.
Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Might have to try the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
Good first drive, boys.
Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way?
Get off me, big dude.
Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, big dude.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. To contact on the throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Potentially a touchdown saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Heavy duty block engaged.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
I don't like being scored on, period. I cry every time we get scored
this
on.
one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Incompletion makes it second down. To throw, it's Morton. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. For App State, 14, East Carolina, 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop her. The Pirates come up to the line in a hurry-up.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to throw it deep. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That must be your dude.
Quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game.
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off.
No, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's third down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. Defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Damn.
The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline.
Oh!
Very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack. It almost causes a safety.
That was close.
Off the field after that sack. The punting unit now on. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the return man decides to signal a fair catch. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. They're going to throw the football. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
He got it. Barely, but he got it.
Moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They're going to run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You had a guy that was right there I was worried about.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 10. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. But they don't.
Can't let you catch that.
Incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the completion made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Oh!
He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. They bring him down just
gonna run with it
of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Pirates looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Another.
I read you.
Wow, that's the 4th tonight. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
East Carolina, 0.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they get the second half started with the running play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
To the air, it's Morton. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. And that is interception number 5.
He was looking at you that time.
Nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but sets up the offense.
I saw your guy coming right now. I boarded him.
The App State offense goes back on the field. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Oh,
Pass
no.
is intercepted.
Oh, my fault.
And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did
my
exactly
fault.
what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Oh, why would you?
Batted down
Oh,
by
my
the defense.
God.
Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this
You gave me that. Like, that couldn't have been any more me.
The last time they had the
You
ball,
got lucky,
I
absolutely.
thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. That this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision making. He's going to cost himself a game.
The Pirates looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's Morton. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and nothing but
No.
green grass ahead. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. And he runs it into the end zone.
Part of like
Touchdown,
the Red
Pirates.
Sea.
That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Gets some space around the 30.
Ooh, that boy getting busy. That boy getting busy. He getting busy.
Outstanding blocking on the
He
left
getting
side of the
busy.
offensive line. That's really what opened up
He
this
getting
play. They did
busy.
a good job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. I were them,
Shit!
I'd keep going to that side and see how much more.
You swapped to him. Fuck. Either you set me up or you swapped just in time.
So second down.
I know I did.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That play is either great
Defense made a
or
good
shit.
play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off here.
Go, dude, go. Go, dude, go.
They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Why are you lying?
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. To go with a direct snap. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
East Carolina.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Jesus.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, App State. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Morton. Gets hauled in here over the middle.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's tackled after the catch. The Pirates hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground. Really, any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Short pass.
I'm pretty sure you just took
out. Breaks a tackle into the clear.
I'm pretty sure you just took out my
penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. Powering through.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Really?
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And you'll
Really?
maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. There's a run call on 3rd and goal.
Fat fuck.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. Well, throwing to the line here with the clock running. Dropping back, it's Morton. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, there's great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game.
That was not
you
BI.
need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and
Looking to make a big play downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Good game, by the way.
And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The Pirates with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Can you pull off some magic?
Indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Shit.
It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Throw it up.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, trying to extend the play. Oh, and he'll take a sack on the final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.